Happy VA Wednesday. Today we're going to be talking about CAVRs, and I may be mispronouncing it, so if I am, feel free to correct me, but it's one of those things that's like realtor. It's just in my head this way. So what is CAVRs? CAVRs is a secondary database where we're running all of your information through while you're getting a VA loan to make sure that you're not in default on any money to the government. Okay, now what's important about this is different lenders run it at different times in the process, and it is one of those things that can be a loan bomb. Yeah, a loan bomb. So for instance, my team at this point, we started doing this, gosh, I want to say about a year ago. We now run it the minute you fill out an application with us. So we run it during the pre-approval process. And the reason we do that is because we were finding a lot of people where the original application, you know, your basic application always asks if you're in default on any money to the government. Are they chasing you? I always joke, I'm like, are they hunting you down for that money? We know that they like to, and people always go, no. Well, what we found with CAVRs is that people were surprised that they were even in default on any government money. So we're like, okay, you know, this isn't the question on the application about if you're in default, it's not accurate enough where I want to take the risk that I'm running this at the end of the transaction. And that's usually when lenders are running it, is when you're close to closing on a house. Because the theory is well, if you were in default and you know, you would tell us, like we ask you that question on the first page. So if it comes in at the end that you are in default, well, that's on you. I don't like that, because what I've seen is that people don't know. And so that's why we run it day one. And I'm doing this video because a person had commented on YouTube saying, hey, I just found out I'm working with XYZ Bank. I'm supposed to close next week, and I just found out I've got a CAVRs issue, which means they were pulling it towards the end. They could have already given him loan approval, which would be wild. He might have released his contingencies. He's got money on the line, and now he's got a problem. Okay, now so let's say CAVRs comes back, and let's say you're $2,000, you owe $2,000 for some reason, right? And you're like, okay, how can I resolve this? Well, we need to clear CAVRs. You know, the only exception to that is if you're on some sort of payment plan that's been established for a while. So the only real way to solve that generally is to pay it or to wait. Yeah, or to get on a payment plan and try again later. Those are the three ways to handle it. And sometimes people will be like, well, wait, it's a mistake. Okay, if it's a mistake, you've got to fix it. And a lot of times it's mistakes. And the nice thing about us doing that day one, before you're even home shopping, is you have time. You have time to fix the mistake. You have time to investigate if it's accurate. You have time. Okay, whereas if a lender's waiting till the end of the transaction, it's a fire drill, it's a drama, it's a bomb, it's potentially that buyer losing money. So if you guys are looking for a VA loan, I would definitely ask, if you're working with a lender who's not us, you should work with us. I'm licensed in 48 states, everywhere but Rhode Island and Utah. I'm gonna get Rhode Island next year. But like, look, if the lender, if you say, hey, did you run my CAVRs, am I all clear? If they say, what's that? Why are you working with them? Why are you rewarding them with your business? They don't even know what they're doing, right? Or if they go, oh, we run it at the end. Well, can you just run it now? Like, I don't think there's an issue, but I watched this video of this woman and it paranoid me. Can you run it? And if they go, no, we can't. Why are you rewarding them with your business? I can't stress that enough. Like, I'm always thinking of like, okay, if it was me, what would I want? You know, and from my position, if I know there's something that a lender can pull on me that could have a bomb that I don't even know about, I would want them to pull it day one. Why would I want to play about and wait to see if there's a bomb? And that's the thing. People often have no idea that this is attached to them. So it's a really big deal. It can destroy a transaction. You want to make sure your lender's pulling it as quickly as possible. I think at the pre-approval stage is when it should be pulled. That's the only way I'm issuing pre-approvals, and that's because when you guys go and you write an offer on a house, you're gonna put some money on the line, whether it's an earnest money deposit, a due diligence fee, inspections, and I wanna make sure that I'm not wasting your money and that you can really do what I told you that you can do. And that is why we run it day one. So as always, licensed in 48 states, guys, we're here to help you you've seen my channel. You know I love this. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have. You can always set up a call with me. There's a link, they're free, and you can write a comment and I'll always respond. Thanks for watching.